Hi guys, my team is always asking how do I make my Scentsy samples and what types do I make. So I thought I would make you a video and show you my Scentsy samples. So here are our wax molds. Now I just bought these, we've just moved to Spain to run our Scentsy business. So I thought I would get some new molds in. So I've got these really cute little molds, little lips and little love hearts, and I'll explain these ones in a minute. And they were only €1. So keep it nice and cheap, and also work out how much it's like. If I fill these half full, I'm still going to be able to get them out of the mold and they're not going to break on me. And then you need, for the way I do them, a glass jug. I use this one because it's got a nice little pouring spout on and it was very cheap. You need a Scentsy bar. I make two different types of samples, so I'll explain. I make my ones that I give out to people who are just going to like my Facebook page, because you've got to have some way of, you know, look, if I give you a free sample, will you like my Facebook page? And I also have my stickers and my product sheets here. And then I do other types of samples. So the other types of samples are the ones I give away to my new customers. And for these, I use these little tiny little molds to give them more of a little wax cube. And I then put them in these cute little boxes with a thank you note. This is my referral scheme and thank you note. And our why don't you come and join us in 10 good reasons sheet, because we want our customers to think, okay, I'm a customer, maybe I could do more. So let's get on with making samples. Okay, so melting the wax. This is the question I get the most. How do you melt the wax? So I don't overload my little glass jug. I've just got 3 cubes in here because I'm still going to get a lot of samples out of my 3 cubes. You can use 2 methods. You can use the bain-marie method, which is where you put it in the water. Now, I don't have enough water in here. It should be kind of up to here. And you light it and you can melt the wax more softly, or you can use method number 2, the microwave. Yay! I know some people do it using a warmer, but I would only use that method if I was making samples using, you know, the felt or the earbud things, okay? So choice microwave, which can scent your microwave. And frankly, seeing as I'm renting this property, I don't want to scent the microwave. So I'm going to use the bain-marie method. I'm going to pop it in here. I'm going to fill it up with a lot more water and we're going to melt the wax down. So we'll check back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm checking back in. Yeah, this isn't as instantaneous as sticking it in a microwave for 3 or 4 minutes. However, I genuinely think it does preserve the fragrance. So if you look here, and I'm going to have to use another mitt to pick this up, you can see that the wax is melting. I really shouldn't have done that, should I? It's gonna it's gonna mist up. But the wax is melting, and what it does is it also actually warms the jar, which means that the wax is going to stay liquid for longer, making it easier to pour. Because what I do find is, okay, maybe not so much now, we're doing Scentsy in Spain, but when we were at home in Ireland, the wax would go hard before I got it out into the molds. Okay guys, so here we go. We're going to start filling the mold. I'm only going to half fill these molds because, frankly, these are just little giveaways. When I'm doing my special packs for my customers who bought from me, they get bigger samples because what I want to do to them
Your hands
is
so attractive.
Sell more. Pardon, you can tell I have a helper behind the camera and he's being very naughty. He's supposed to just...
Give me a good view of your bat hands.
But I do not have bat fingers. Do I? Explain what bat hands are, please, Mr. Scott.
Just a bit small.
A bit small. So I'm pouring these samples in. I'm gonna, do you know what? For 3 cubes in these new molds, I'm actually gonna get quite a few. So these are for my customers where what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, hey, if you like my Facebook group or come and join my Facebook group, I'm gonna give you a sample and all our information because you wanna get something for giving something. So we've made the pour, and now the trick is I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna wait for them to set, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer. Why the freezer? Because the freezer shrinks them and separates them and makes them much easier to turn out. So we'll check back in just a little bit. Okay guys, so I've finished making the samples. So these are our little samples that you saw us put together. They are actually pretty thick, even though we haven't used that much oil. So we made 2 different sample packs. This is just to give away to customers that we meet at events and fairs and shows. Just 1 sample inside, all our information, and then our product sheet. So that's where they can reorder, and it very clearly states they can reorder. And then this one's even better. This is our special. Really? Can you just be quiet just while I do this? So this is what I give to my customers. It's packed full of samples. It has a product sheet in it. It has our thank you note. It has our information on joining, and then a card that says thank you, and it has all our details for reordering. And this is super cute to put in their pack. It's all about customer service. It's all about letting people know what, you know, that you prize their business and want it back. Sorry about the little voice in the background. We were sick, then we had Calpol, and now we're better. So we were sick, but now we're better. So there you go, 2 different sample packs, 2 different ways to make them. So if you enjoyed this, we do loads of training videos to help all the Scentsy consultants across the world. You're more than welcome to watch and tune in. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Bye for now, guys.